Hey, it's Gavin at Webfoot, and today I want to talk to you about our interior painting process. Today we're on a project where we're painting everything. We're going to start with painting the trim. We have the ceilings going a different color from the walls, and then we're going to finish with painting out these cabinets. So a very big project, and I want to highlight a few of the things that you can expect when hiring Webfoot for your interior project. So the first thing I want to highlight is our containment. If you look around, there's not a bit of floor showing. And there's not drops on the floors. It's paper and plastic that have covered the entire floor. Why is that? Drops can roll up. When you're spraying, drops can fly back, and then you get paint on the floor. Paper taped down everywhere using the correct tape, so we're not damaging the floor that it's adhering to. Covering everything protects that floor. Now look at this. This is what we call double containment, all right? So we have a sheet of plastic over the furniture, then we put another sheet of plastic over the furniture. Why do we do that? That last piece of plastic, it stays on there until all the floors are cleaned up, everything is dusted and swept and vacuumed, so that furniture stays super, super clean. Painting is dusty, so we want to make sure to protect all of your goods with 2 layers of plastic with that last piece coming off at the very end. So when we come to your house and we're painting everything, after all the covering is done, we start with the trim, and that begins with prep work. So we're going to closely inspect everything, looking for areas of damage that might need some love. Using sand pads, going to sand every bit of that surface down to break down sheen, to give it a really deep clean. Paying close attention to nail holes that need to be filled, and any seams, so seams where trim meets trim, or where trim meets a wall that need to be caulked. So we do all that prep work, caulking that seam up onto the wall, so when we come back with our wall paint, that caulk is perfectly blended in and we have a seamless line between the trim and the wall. Okay, here's something that you won't see on every project. First, pay attention to the can lights. We brought all those can lights down so we get good paint coverage underneath that sill. But what I want to draw your attention to is the filter here. Okay, these are filters that we apply to the intake for your ventilation system in your home. Why do we do that? Because when we're spraying in your house, painting is dusty. Dust hangs in the air, and then your heating system sucks all that dust in, and you know what it does? It disperses it beautifully across your entire house. Every single room gets a layer of dust on it. So we put these filters, kind of a pre-filter over the top of it, so it's filtering all that air before it goes back through your system. This is an important detail that very few companies do. When tackling any interior painting project, we're putting 2 coats on all surfaces. So the trim has 2 coats, the ceiling's getting 2 coats, and these walls, we have areas that will be primed, then those walls will receive 2 coats. Anytime you're painting inside, gotta do 2 coats. Something that is often underappreciated when considering an interior painting project is the amount of cleanup. Our company, Webfoot, we do a ton of cleanup. We sweep all floors, Swiffer all hardwoods, vacuum all carpets, wipe down all hard surfaces, so countertops, windowsills, sinks. We clean your bathroom. That's bleach wipes in the sink, the toilet, the floor. We just clean it so when you guys come back to your home, it's like we were never here. And that dust that could be absolutely everywhere has been eliminated, and you're ready to get living in your brand new painted home. The last and probably the most important part of your interior painting experience, it's going to be the team of Webfooters here on your project helping you out. This team arrives on time every single day and communicates all the way through the project. On this project, there's nobody living here. So every day that customer's getting updates and pictures so they feel a part of that process and really understand where we're at, when we're going to finish, and if we're on track. The team here is really what makes Webfoot, Webfoot.